iRacing is undoubtedly the best sim racing game when it comes to realism. This game is even praised by real motorsport drivers due to how realistic it is and how close it feels to driving a real-life racing car. Although it can take you a while to get used to it, no other game feels as perfect as this one for a realistic sim racing experience. What makes this game even better is its challenging online community, which is full of competitive players looking to get to the top of the leaderboards by qualifying for all the different live events and series. Gran Turismo 7 brands itself as the real driving simulation, and while it isn't as realistic as some other games in the genre, it is still a great entry point to sim racing games. The mechanics of this game are fairly realistic, and playing it on a full sim racing setup makes it even better. Like any Gran Turismo game, this one also puts a lot of focus on its cars and makes them fully customizable. The multiplayer experience of this game is good, but it will require a lot of grinding if you want to get the best cars. Assetto Corsa should be your game of choice if you are looking for an incredibly detailed sim racing game with amazing graphics and realistic driving. This game is perfect for a sim, as you can literally feel the different tire grips and the different suspensions in cars due to the amazing feedback of this game. Although it is limited to GT cars only, there are plenty of them to keep you entertained for a while. The different types of game modes alongside the variety of iconic real-life racetracks make this game a must-try for all sim racing fans. Most other games on this list focus on a smooth and pleasant driving experience, but Dirt Rally does the opposite. This off-road rally car racing game can get bumpy due to its different tracks and weather options ranging from snow to rain. The different terrains will heavily impact your driving, and you will have to adjust accordingly. Another great feature of this game is its degradation system, where the track slowly changes as you have raced through multiple laps. This can make the rally experience even tougher and more realistic as you start to slowly lose your grip and your handling becomes worse. F1 games always bring a great sim racing experience, and F1 23 does it exceptionally well. The new handling model of this game feels amazing for players with a racing wheel, and truly makes you feel that you are driving an F1 car. The different types of game modes such as Career Mode and F1 World add a lot of variety to the game, and provide realistic F1 scenarios and experiences, which can be quite fun as you are limited to just F1 cars and tracks. The graphics of this game aren't incredible, but the gameplay more than makes up for it. Automobilista 2 is one of the preferred choices of sim driving fans and is seen as an improvement on both the Project Cars games. It is almost unmatched in terms of realism, and its throttle and brakes feel amazing, even on a low-tier rig. This game does lack in a lot of areas, such as a great multiplayer mode with career mode and events, but the racing experience is up there with the best. There is also a large variety of cars to choose from, including modern GTs and racing trucks. Project Cars 2 boasts one of the best selections of cars and tracks ever seen in a racing game. The handling system of this game is remarkable and is still much better than what we see in many newer games, which makes playing it with a full rig even better. Sound is also another factor that makes Project Cars 2 stand out and makes you feel as if you are in a real racing car. Although this game has been delisted from Steam, you can still easily get it online. Its multiplayer modes also still work and have a large dedicated player base. rFactor 2 is an incredible racing title that is made even better due to its modding capabilities. The base version of this game is great and has a surreal physics engine along with a steep learning curve, but the customization abilities it possesses make it so much more than just a good sim racing game. You can find almost any tracker car you want online and experience it in the game. From retro racing cars to modern electric ones, rFactor 2 has it all. You can also host online servers where you can go up against your friends or random players to prove your racing skills. Not every player agrees about calling this game a sim, but the realistic driving experience it provides, along with its other features such as its great force feedback and the amazing sound effects, make us think otherwise. The multiplayer mode of EA Sports WRC is also quite good and much better than we see in other racing games. The rally cars in this game are much more forgiving than in other sim games such as iRacing and Dirt, but that doesn't take away from how fun this game is and how enjoyable it feels to drive these cars along the rally tracks.
And 5 right, opens, half long, slowing, to right of the crest, into turn, acute hairpin left. And 6 right, into 6 left, into crest, 80, 5 left, into slight right, 80.
Although the racing mechanics of this game are slightly more arcadey, Forza Motorsport is still a great sim racing game regardless. Boasting a huge collection of over 500 cars and plenty of tracks, this game never gets boring and always keeps you entertained. The graphics of this game are also incredible and are undoubtedly the best on this list. The only part where this game falls behind is its slightly unrealistic driving mechanics and how clunky its multiplayer can feel. It's not easy to make a driving simulation fun from the get-go, but Beam NG Drive achieves this easily. It's still hard, since the cars feel as realistic as any other sim on this list, but racing isn't a priority with this game, even though you have that option. The damage model is what makes Beam and Drive special. You can destroy your car just by driving over a bump at 60 miles per hour, and all crashes look and feel real. This is thanks to the game's soft body physics, which has been implemented in every part of the available cars. The modding scene is also pretty active.